What?
I'm telling you, you have to feel the music if you wanna dance. I just wanna take you out and go to essence, yeah. The way I feel your body, oh my, got me in a trance. The way you keep on looking at me, do you need a lens? I don't wanna feel like I'm the only one who cares. Baby, do you care? Baby, do you care? You got me hypnotized by the way you look at me, yeah. Baby, don't you lie, girl, you know your body T, yeah. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she, yeah. I'm just trying to know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, you got me hypnotized by the way you look at me. Baby, don't you like you know your body T. You show me your pretty girlfriend, who is she? Just tryna know if you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me, with me. If you wanna be with me.
Lucid days, I'm getting closer to unlock my consciousness. The poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? Feel like I'm ascending. I'll plan every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't sleep. It's just the push that I need. I've gone past the point, I'm all in. I know that you're thinking that you're really gonna do it, but you never really do it like me. Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we am I the only one? To know where we am I the only
What? Wrong one. Welcome everybody to today's live stream. Let me quickly make the music a bit quieter. There we go. So, all right. Welcome everybody to today's reaction / Terraria live stream. I hope that all of you guys are in fact doing fabulous and they're having had a great start into the weekend, even though I suppose most of you guys are in fact having weekend right now. But still, I see Quimmers in the chat, so welcome Quimmers. Hello. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Welcome. And also, of course, welcome to everybody else who might just be lurking in the chat. So, we have some plans today. Okay, we have some plans today. So, first we're gonna be having a look at, or not a look at, but we're gonna be watching good news. So to give you a quick reference what that is, I think some of you might already be familiar with it. We have that good channel here, which is basically a channel that just shows some good things which have happened in the world. And I don't know, I just saw that video, your yearly dose of good news 2025, and I thought, like, why not, right? Why not get a good or a dose of good news, especially now towards the end of the year, right? Just to see what good things have happened this year. And then we're gonna be finishing Terraria, actually. We're, well, gonna be finishing the Terraria run. We only have 2 more bosses, which we have to go through. So, Empress of Light and the Primordials. And then we're already done with Terraria. So yeah, we're doing quite some things today. I'm trying to push for 50k, but I cannot download maps. Wait, what do you mean you can't download maps? Why can you not download maps? That shit. I don't think the servers are down, are they? I don't think the OSU servers are down. They seem to be alive as always. Huh, oh, you live in Russia. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that makes sense then. Wait, has OSU blocked Russia from downloading maps even? Holy guacamole. Can you not use a VPN or something? Or at least I would guess that a VPN would work, but I don't know. I have no clue. But oh yeah, that would be my suggestion. That would be my suggestion. And otherwise, you can ask Shu. He is on the Discord. He might know a bit more. Or at least I think he downloads maps as well, but not entirely sure. But yeah, that is going to be the plan for today. Also, you might hear it in the background. We do have some new music. We're going back in time. We're going back in time. So it should make it a bit louder technically. But basically I got bored of the same songs over and over again, which is why we're now going with some no copyright sounds. Because the problem is with most music which I would use, I have to properly credit, and I don't know how all that licensing stuff works. And with NCS, I had to just add that one little thing in the description of the stream. That thingy here. Music provided by NCS. And that is all they require me to do. So that is why we go with NCS for some new music. And I think that should be fire. It should be good. That should be cool. Alright. Anyways. I would say let's start with the daily, or not with the daily, but with the good news, shall we? Let's start with the good news. So, your yearly dose of good news 2025 came out 5 days ago. Let's see what good things have happened this year, shall we? Let's
in 2025, renewable energy generated.
Alright, so it's also a long time ever since I last watched one of their videos, so it's quite new to me as well.
More electricity than coal for the first time in history. In medicine, doctors can now effectively.
Alright, so the background in the NCS video was moving. Yeah, I know the sky was moving. That is cool.
In 2025, renewable energy generated more electricity than coal for the first time in history.
Wait, what? I am surprised by this. I thought renewable energy was already a lot higher than coal before. I mean, well, we technically to entirely get rid of coal, we would need to have double the amount of renewable energy probably. Well, do we? No. Technically not. We could now eliminate coal energy. Well, I mean, we're used to having both, so no, we couldn't. We would need that as well. Right, yeah. We would need to have the coal energy as well. Still, really surprised by this number. Thought that coal would be much lower and renewable much higher.
In medicine, doctors can now effectively treat newborn babies for malaria, something that was impossible until this year. Dozens of endangered animal species are recovering around the world. And the Pacific just got a marine protected area half the size of China. I'm Freddy.
How do you wait?
China.
Go away. I wanna have that one. How do you Like, for one that is a really weird spot, just right out in the middle of the ocean, he will probably elaborate on why it is
Just got a
like that,
marine
right?
protected
Oh, because there are islands. Oh. How? Okay, still, how do you know that nobody goes there?
area half the size of China.
It's a bit
I'm
loud,
Freddy,
isn't it?
This is good news, and this is our biggest episode of the year, as we are looking at the biggest wins of 2025.
Alright, biggest wins of
Our first
2025. Let's
Story
see.
brings incredible news for the planet. For the first time ever, renewable energy generated more electricity than coal globally. Between January and June, renewables
this
supplied
lag.
over
Feels like the video is lagging.
5,000 terawatt hours worldwide, surpassing coal for the first time. China and India drove most of this shift, despite rising energy demand from economic growth.
I mean, well, China is probably one of the countries with the highest energy consumption, no? So it makes sense that they also push a lot towards that. But also China is, or at least I think, is a very sophisticated country. Like, in terms of technology, at least.
Solar grew by 43% and wind by 16%
Holy.
compared to last year.
A lot.
Despite coal still being the largest energy source at 58%, renewable
Electricity generation in China. Coal being 58%? I always thought of coal to be like a very bad source of power. And I think it also is a bad source of power, but probably one you can easily scale, huh? That might be the reason. And also welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also Merry Christmas to you. Also Christmas to you as well. Forgot to say that. I know it's already, Christmas is over. Christmas is over, but still an after Merry Christmas wish. Hold on, Looney. I will finish editing and uploading the new episode. Alright. Well then, have fun finalizing the episode and then see you in a bit, I guess. But yeah, that's cool. Then I will have something to listen to. After the stream, of course. We're not gonna watch it in the stream. But still, cool. So let's get back to the chart. Because that is a very interesting breakdown. As I said, I did not know that coal would be this high. Also, what is the scale? Why does it go to 10,000? I'm confused. Go to 10,000. But yeah, I mean, this is all renewable energy. I mean, bioenergy, yeah, however you want to put it, right? And also nuclear being really small. I mean, yeah, that is only from China, right? But I'm surprised by how little the nuclear amount is. I thought it were much higher. But still, probably like a quarter is from the renewable energy sources.
have expanded rapidly. And India saw even bigger renewable jumps. Wind and solar increased by 29 and 31%. This helped the country reduce coal and gas use by over 3%. All
That is
of
a
this
lot.
pushed the world past
3%? Like, how many tons of coals is that they could reduce?
another big milestone. More than 40% of global electricity now comes from low carbon.
40%? Will surpass 40% clean electricity, with Europe leading as a solar superpower. 40% is a lot. I mean, yeah, it is not 100%, so we're not running 100% on clean energy yet, right? But that is a really high number. That is a really, really high number.
Sources. Europe played a major role in hitting that milestone. Data released this year shows the European Union already generated 71% of its electricity from clean sources.
We do that? I didn't even know. Okay, when you go through Europe, you see many windmills and solar panels, and also, especially in Switzerland, with like the Alps, the mountains, and there you also see a lot of hydro, so water energy with the dams. But that's so crazy. You're not part of the EU, bro. All right, it's EU and not Europe. My bad. I'm sorry. Still, 71% is a lot. 71% is a lot. Also, welcome to the stream. Look at my rank. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Sources in 2024, with solar accounting for 11%, surpassing coal for the first time as well. Just to put the scale of
It's interesting though to see as to how little coal is in general in the EU, and well, also in Europe, compared especially to China, where it takes up over half the amount. But then it makes more sense why I have the impression that coal isn't that big of a player in terms of energy, and why nuclear is a much bigger part of it.
Surpassing coal for the first time as well. Just to put the scale of solar into perspective, global solar generation is now large enough to power all of India. And here's the
Yeah, well, India isn't the world, but still, yeah, that is really cool. That's really nice.
more good news. Coal phase-outs accelerated across Europe. In June, Ireland shut down its last coal-fired power plant,
Which
6
island?
months ahead of schedule. The Moneypoint plant had powered the country for nearly 4 decades. Closing it made Ireland one of 8 European countries to completely eliminate coal. So, how did they replace all of that power? Renewables were already growing rapidly. This past July, wind supplied 24% of Ireland's electricity. The same month, solar broke all previous records too, hitting 798 megawatts from grid-connected farms and covering...
I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how much 798 megawatts is. Like, I would like to know how many households is in. How many households is this? How many households can you power with 800 megawatts? It's quite a large range. 160 to over 600,000. Okay, so around 300,000. Let's just take the middle number. Okay, that is not bad.
Close to 6% of demand. And Ireland wasn't the only European country reaching big milestones this year. Finland shut down its Helsinki coal plant in April, 4 years ahead of schedule. Just like Ireland, wind power made it possible. Since 2020, Finland's wind generation has more than doubled.
What?
And now supplies a quarter of the country's electricity. Over the...
He's going too fast through those charts. I want to have a look at them. They are really interesting to see. Oh, but they have a lot of nuclear stuff going on there. Which, well, can be argued if it's a good or a bad thing. But, as long as it's safely operated, why would you do an unsafe operated nuclear power plant, right? But, as long as it's safely operated, I don't see any issues there. But, still, that is good. The blue one is hydro. They only have a little solar. Makes sense in Finland.
Electricity. Over the same period, coal generation dropped significantly. Finland had already reduced coal to less than 3% of their electricity mix.
Wait, what? They went up and down. Why did they go up and down? They were like, nah, let's power them up again. Nah, let's get rid of the coal power. Nah, let's get it up again.
2020. And last year, it dropped to less than 1%. With these countries
really cool,
and
though.
others doing the same, Europe's coal era is rapidly coming to an end. Okay, and now from global energy milestones to helping families. Australia and New Mexico both delivered major financial relief this year. In Australia, the government made history by wiping out $10.5 billion in student debt overnight.
10 billion? That's a big W for Australia. That's a big W for Australia. I mean, in general, it's hard, or it's kind of like a hot topic if it is, or at least I think it is not the good thing that only rich people are allowed to get education, right? But it's only my opinion, because if there are like so many smart people in probably like the more, or like the I don't want to say poor, but in the not so wealthy families of certain countries. And those people are really smart, and they can have a big impact on the planet in terms of like technology or science, or bringing the human race into like a forward direction, right? But they can't because they cannot go and get proper education because they don't have the financial status to do so, which I find. I mean, yeah, of course, somebody has to pay the teachers as well, but why not just make it the government? But yeah, it's probably not as easy as that, right? It's not as simple as that. I'm not a politician myself. And also, Blind Consent, welcome to the stream. Hello, hope you're doing great, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, but we fuck up nuclear power in Finland consistently. So, what do you mean you fuck? Wait, are you from Finland? Are you from Finland? That would be cool. But what do you mean with they fuck it up all the time? I don't hope that any reactors are blowing up. I don't hope. Oh, I really hope that there are no meltdowns.
Right. Affecting 3 million people. If you had HELP or help debt, 20% just vanished. No forms, no waiting. The law automatically slashed.
This is gone? Also really cool that they did it without you having to actively do anything, because most of the time whenever they would introduce a new law, many people would probably not even hear about it. And you would usually have to apply in order to get the bonus. But now they just did that for you, which is also big W. It doesn't work half the time, or it feels like that. Okay. I have to be impressed, or I mean, I've never been to a nuclear power plant, so I don't know, but I feel like at least here in Switzerland we have like 1 or 2 nuclear power plants, I think. I have no clue how much impact they have on the Swiss power grid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into all the statistics, but I think they do a good job here. Or that's at least the impression I have. I don't know. Partially, I think, because we outsourced everything first to Russia, then to France. Okay, well, I mean, if you outsource a lot of energy to a different country, then you're a bit ducked yourself whenever you don't have a good relationship with them anymore. But, yeah, I also didn't know that Finland was having a somewhat good relationship then with Russia. I mean, I'm not sure how it is right now. I don't think it's the case anymore, but I don't know. Hot topic, so not gonna get too much into it. But interesting to see that.
Everyone's higher education loans by 20%. For someone with the typical $18,000 loan, that means $3,600 less to pay back.
That's a lot.
And across the Pacific,
especially when you're still studying. Those $3,000 is a lot.
New Mexico just made history for American families. As of November, it became the first US state to offer free childcare for everyone.
What?
No matter the family's income. Families are now saving an average of $12,000 per year.
12,000? Is childcare that expensive? I mean, I don't have a child myself, nor do I know if. I think Switzerland. Does it have public? Wait, what does it mean with childcare support? With childcare. Like, give your child to, like, a dedicated place so the parents can go work through the day? That is what I think it is, right? Like kindergarten? Or what is meant with childcare? Probably. So, not sure if that is cost or not.
Mexico tapped into their Land Grant Permanent Fund. This fund invests revenue from oil and gas extraction on state-owned land. Money that's been building up for decades. Beyond the savings, the program created 5,000 new childcare jobs, with workers earning at least $18 per hour. For the first time in US history.
Yeah, so you can just bring your kid there. Yep. I'm not sure if you have to pay for that here in Switzerland or not. I have no clue. But still, that is really cool to see in New Mexico, with them being the place.
An entire state made childcare completely free for everyone. And in the Pacific, we got to celebrate the creation of the world's largest marine protected area. In June, French Polynesia created the world's largest marine protected area.
French Polynesia.
Nearly 5 million square kilometers of ocean. To put that into perspective, it's 1.5 times the size of India and could swallow the entire European Union.
That's big.
President Muay Thai brothers
Still, as I said before during the intro already, for one, I don't think the whole ocean is already being utilized in a bad way by humans. I mean, yeah, okay, you have to do it preemptively in order for
and
or before anything bad happens, right? So that whenever this whole space around here would be, I don't know, something bad being done to it. I'm not even sure what exactly it means now that this is a protected area, right? Also, Kwakuma, welcome to the stream. Hi, hope you're also doing great. Welcome. But yeah, I would like to know what it really means that it is a protected area in comparison to the rest. I mean, yeah, you probably cannot fish there. You cannot extract anything from like any sand or. I think there's also underground oil. Is there? I'm not sure if there's also oil in like the ocean. But yeah, and also if there's like microplastic or something like that in the ocean or any kind of garbage, it won't just stop here at the border. You know, they don't have any walls or something up here where they can be 100% sure that the space is protected. But I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but I'm just questioning it a bit, right? I like to question things, okay?
To put that into perspective, it's 1.5 times the size of India and could swallow the entire European Union. President Muay Thai Brotherson made the announcement at the UN Ocean Conference. The protected area covers their entire territorial waters. Over 1 million square kilometers received the highest level, roughly 4 times the size of the UK.
Okay.
In this core zone, only traditional coastal fishing, ecotourism and scientific research are allowed.
Okay, so they still will be doing stuff. Okay, but apparently this is still part of a nation, all of this. Okay.
And across the entire sanctuary, 2 destructive practices were banned completely. The first is deep-sea mining. That's when the seafloor gets dug up for minerals, destroying ocean life and harming marine species with noise and habitat damage.
Wait, we are doing that? I didn't even know that something like that existed. So we just have a big Roomba bot going across the ocean floor, sucking up everything, and really like a vacuum cleaner, putting it back into the sack. Okay, that is interesting.
The second is bottom trawling. That's when fishing boats drag massive nets across the seafloor and wipe out coral reefs, sponges, and seafloor habitats.
That's SpongeBob.
This is particularly significant given the nation's size, because French
The hell is that? Wave.
Polynesia represents less than 0.01% of the world's global GDP. Yet they are now protecting one of the planet's largest ocean areas. They even committed to adding another 500,000 square kilometers to the protected zones in 2026. That's roughly the size of Spain. Small countries are taking big responsibility for the planet's future.
I'm real. Oh, no. No subtitles, please. I'm really curious if it already makes a big difference. If those Roombas on the ocean floor have already been there before, or if it is just to prevent it in the future.
And the good news for our planet didn't stop in the oceans. 2025 saw major wins for forest protection around the world. In March, the Democratic Republic of Congo created something extraordinary. A green corridor stretching over 2,400 kilometers, connecting 2 major national parks. This became the planet's largest protected tropical forest reserve. The Congo Basin is home to thousands of species, and over 60 million people live there.
60 million? Holy.
Depend on the forest for food, heating, energy and jobs. This project is funded by the DRC government, the European Union, private foundations and international partners. Up in Canada, 21 indigenous nations across the Northwest Territories secured $375 million to protect an area twice the size of Florida. And in Central America, Guatemala, Mexico and Belize signed an official agreement for the Great Maya Corridor. the second largest tropical rainforest reserve in the Americas.
Oh.
The region spans over 55,000 square kilometers, slightly larger than Slovakia or roughly the size of West Virginia. For decades,
That is a lot. That is good that they finally start on properly doing something about all the eroding of the forests and stuff like that.
this jungle has been controlled by criminal gangs using it for drug smuggling. But the project is now offering...
Yeah, I don't care if they smuggle drugs through there, like if they do it through the forest or if they do it on plain streets. Just because they now monitor it more specifically doesn't mean that the drug trafficking will be less, right? So, yeah, but I mean, still good that they do something also about the drug thingies, right?
local communities alternatives, like paying them to grow fruits and timber.
I just want to say those are oranges, but no, those are not.
And the impact reaches far beyond people. More than 7,000 animal species are also benefiting from this project. All of this environmental progress is great, but tracking the actual impact has always been the hard part. Until 2025. For years, tracking global emissions meant relying on slow and outdated data. Countries would measure their carbon output and then
I mean, that's a good point. How do you properly get this data on how much carbon is output into the atmosphere and all this stuff?
publish the numbers a year or two later. By the time anyone could act on them, the information was already outdated. But that finally changed in 2025.
It did?
Climate Trace launched the world's first real-time emissions tracking system.
Huh?
Using satellites, AI and ground sensors, the platform monitors over 660 million emission sources across the planet. Power plants, factories, farms, shipping ports, all of it. The data updates every 60 days. And we can already see the difference it makes. Global transportation emissions hit 7.1 billion tons in the first 9 months of 2025.
Huh?
And China's total emissions during the same period reached nearly 13 billion tons.
That's a lot.
Before Climate Trace, getting those numbers...
Wait, can we go into his webpage real quick? I want to see if it... There is you, chat. That is you. climatetrace.org. Looks like it does exist. Access open data. No. I want to have a look at the funny globe. No, not. Oh. Is that the funny globe? Funny globe. Alright, and now there is... I just hear my PC go crazy right now. There's suppose those individual pylons mean that there's a higher emission? Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright. Okay, so we can see where there are a lot of emissions. Don't zoom me out now. Where there are a lot of emissions and where there is less emission. So, yeah. Do you see China? Would you say there's a bit of a difference? I don't think so. Can you click on a country? There's not a country. Bump. Oh, you can. Then it says how much it outputs, how many tons. Alright, that is interesting. That is really interesting. Back to the video.
would have taken another 1 or 2 years. Cities can now track their progress and adjust policies in real time. And it's completely free. Anyone can look up emissions from their city or check specific industries.
I'm not going to check my city. I'm not going to dox myself.
Real-time climate data just became accessible to everyone. And speaking of environmental progress, 2025 brought some major wins for endangered animals around the world. Sea turtles showed promising signs of recovery.
What? Those fish are just chilling on him. Is that... Wait, are they pinning him down, the fish? Are they pinning the turtle down, or... What exactly are they doing?
An analysis of 48 populations revealed that threats to the species are declining in more than half of the studied areas. Green sea turtles are thriving. Stricter protection of nesting beaches and efforts to reduce accidental bycatch over the past few decades are the main reasons why. In South America, another threatened species bounced back. The El Rincon stream frog can only be found in this tiny 10 square kilometer region in Argentina.
Huh?
Habitat loss and invasive species
Look at him. He's cute.
pushed it to critically endangered in the early 2000s.
That is not cute.
Conservationists
Thorium.
therefore bred frogs in captivity, released them into the wild, and removed invasive trout. Since 2018, their population of 4,500 has increased by 15%.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, in India,
More frogs on the planet. Yeah.
the Asiatic lion population grew by over 30% in just 4.5 years. These lions only exist in Gujarat's GER forest. By the end of the 19th century, hunting had left only about a dozen alive. But
Ooh.
hard work restoring their habitat
20? Holy. I mean, I don't know. Of course, we have no clue how accurate those numbers are, right? But still, 20 is like nothing. Let's just hope these 1,000 or how many it is right now, or 900, are not all brothers and sisters,
paid off.
right?
The latest count put their total at almost 900 lions, up from 674 in 2020. And there were other conservation wins too. The world's smallest snake was rediscovered in Barbados.
That's a snake? That's some daily dose of internet kind of stuff, which we're looking here with the small snake, but still. I thought it was a worm.
After 20 years, blue iguanas on Grand Cayman Island bounced back from near extinction. A gecko species thought
Dragon.
extinct on a Galapagos island turned out to be alive and recovering. The Livingstone's fruit bed moved from critically endangered to just endangered. But of course,
They're not critically endangered yet now. They're only endangered, so we're all good, right?
work remains. The IUCN Red List shows that many animal species are endangered.
What is that list? Extinct. We have 0.4% species which are extinct. Out of what exactly?
And a lot more conservation still needs to be done. But as you can see, there's reason for hope. In 2025,
Cerno is not endangered. Don't worry. Welcome to the stream, Meet. Hope you're doing great. Welcome.
we have once again discovered amazing new species as well. 3 types.
Wait. Did the last guy
We
just
have
show the
once
middle
again
finger?
discovered amazing new species as well.
Wait. That is his nose? Oh my lord, I just thought it was his hand. No! We'll continue. We'll just continue.
3 types of methane-eating spiders were found 900 meters deep in the ocean.
What?
But maybe one of the century's biggest animal welfare victories came from an unexpected industry: fashion. Global fur production collapsed. In 2014, over 140 million animals were farmed and killed for fur.
104. I'm not sure what is crazier to me. The fact that we had a decline from 140 million all the way down to... How much is this? Like 30 million? Or... Oh wait, that is... 90 million alone was from China? What? And over... 130 million from the European Union. What are you guys doing? Yeah, that doesn't... that doesn't include Switzerland, haha. Still, that is crazy. Russia and North America. But the decline is crazy. They definitely found some kind of substitute for it. That is really good. That is really good. Yes, hello. It is I. It is you.
10 years later, that number has now dropped to 20.
Oh, never. Okay, it's not within a year. Okay, sorry, I misread the chart. It's within 10 years. Sorry.
0.5 million. Major fashion brands
So crazy.
drop fur from their collections. And countries across Europe ban fur farming.
Restrictions on which species can be farmed, fur production banned, high animal welfare standards. Germany and Switzerland.
In my opinion, it's one of the biggest animal welfare wins of the century.
Yeah.
And before I tell you about the best medical news of 2025, I want to thank all of you for your great support this year. Good News gained over 250,000 subscribers this year, and all of your comments like this one make us really happy. If you want to support us and not miss any good news in 2026, make sure to subscribe.
I will leave you a link to the channel after the video, alright? I will leave you a link to the channel after the video. Am I subscribed and not subscribed?
And now, let's take a look at the medical world. Just as we are making progress for animals, we've also seen major medical breakthroughs in 2025. Malaria kills around 600,000 people every year.
600,000? Is it that bad? I had no clue. I know it was like, of course, yeah, you hear like many jokes and stuff, right? But I didn't know it was this bad.
With most victims being children under 5 years in Africa. Those numbers are hard to hear. But there's finally some good news. This year brought a major breakthrough for these children.
Yeah. I hate mosquitoes.
For the first time, newborn babies have a malaria treatment specifically made for them. Switzerland's drug regulator approved the world's first anti-malarial drug for infants under 2 months old.
Under 2 months. Also, did you hear? Switzerland. Under 2 months is crazy,
Before
though.
this, doctors had limited options for treating newborns. They had to improvise with adult-sized doses or improvised half measures. There was simply no approved treatment designed for babies this young. The new drug finally solves this problem. Clinical trials proved it works safely and effectively for newborns under 2 months old. In October, Ghana became the first malaria endemic country to actually launch the treatment.
What does endemic mean? Endemic. Regularly occurring within an area or community. Okay.
Following Switzerland's approval, other countries can now fast-track the drug, which now just takes 90 days instead of years. So far, 8 African countries are participating, including Kenya, Nigeria, and Tanzania. And approvals are expected soon in these countries. After decades of improvising with adult-sized doses, the tiniest patients finally have medicine made just for them. And the medical wins kept coming. Doctors just achieved something that seemed impossible. For the first time, Huntington's disease has been successfully treated.
What is Huntington's disease?
This genetic condition affects 41,000 people in the US alone. It combines symptoms of dementia, Parkinson's, and motor problems, typically appearing in people's 30s or 40s. Before this breakthrough, the disease was usually fatal within 2 decades. But now,
In 2 decades is... I mean, yeah, of course, if you're like 30 and you have it and you die by like 20, you probably don't have very good 20 years. Especially considering you have dementia and Parkinson. Yeah, okay, well, yeah.
doctors can treat it through gene therapy. Here's how it works. During brain surgery, they inject
Yeah, but that means they can heal Parkinson and dementia? Damn.
modified genetic material directly into affected areas. This material stops cells from producing the toxic proteins that cause the disease. And this treatment showed really good results. In patients who received it, disease progression slowed by 75%, giving them many more healthy years to live.
How did they measure it?
Patients expected to lose mobility
So good
stayed
though.
walking. And medical science didn't stop there. Brain tumor patients usually wait weeks for their test results to come back from the lab. Researchers at the University of Nottingham now changed that. Their new method delivers results in 90 minutes.
Holy
The
shit,
technique
from weeks
uses
to
rapid
90
genetic
minutes.
sequencing. It lets doctors examine tumor DNA while the patient is still in surgery. So far, it's been used in around 50 operations, with perfect accuracy in identifying tumor types. And this speed matters enormously. Surgeons can now
2 hours down from 2 months?
Make critical treatment decisions immediately, instead of waiting weeks. This gives patients with aggressive tumors a much better chance.
Yep.
Making cancer
The thing is that 2 months often is already too little time to act, or even, you know, sometimes it doesn't even take a week, right? So, having it within that short amount of time is really, really good.
treatment more convenient was another major step forward this year. One of the most widely used cancer drugs is now available as a quick injection.
Eh?
It's an immunotherapy that helps the immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells. Since 2014, it's been improved to treat over 40 different types of tumors.
Huh.
But until now, patients had to travel to specialized infusion centers and sit through 30-minute IV trips just to receive it. For people already fighting cancer, this wasn't just inconvenient. It also tied up limited hospital resources and the time of the medical team. But the new version changes all of that. Millions of cancer patients can now get their treatment in about 1 minute with a quick injection. It can be given in far more places, from major hospitals to local clinics, making the treatment a lot less disruptive to daily life.
That's really good.
Clinical trials showed the injection works just as well as the IV version, with no difference in effectiveness. And this isn't just an isolated case. Other major cancer drugs made similar switches earlier this year. Using the same injection method, treatment times now drop to just 5 to 7 minutes.
Considering how many cancer patients there also are, you save so much time, and it is better for the doctors and also for the patients. And well, I don't know, but I wouldn't want to wait 30 minutes at the hospital just to get there and leave. So, that is really cool.
We saw the world's largest protected forest created. Diseases once thought incurable finally being treated, and renewable energy surpassing coal globally. After all, 2025 was quite a good year. Which of these good news stories did you like the most?
There's been a lot.
Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching,
A lot.
and here's to an even better 2026. Bye bye.
Alright, that was a... So, that was a pretty good video. That was a pretty good video. Definitely gets a thumb up. The thumbs up. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna share the video with you. So, or not. Well, the video, yeah, but also feel free to whomp to leave the guy a like or a comment, or even better, a subscribe. But yeah, I think that was a go to the second screen. Thank you. I think those were some pretty good things which we heard there. I think probably the most interesting to me was the energy one, because I'm just a technology freak, right? But I mean, all of what he has shown was pretty good, right? All of what he has shown was pretty good. Any favorites in the chat? Any favorites in the chat? What you found the most interesting? Unless I'm starting up Terraria, whomp. So, but yeah, that was good. I think a good was a pretty decent change from from Daily Dose over to Daily Dose over to the Good News channel. There you have to check real quick that all the tech is working. Ah! I cannot multitask, okay? I cannot multitask. So, down working. Down is working. I think we can make the music a bit louder, right? We can safely make the music a bit louder. There we go. Is that good? I think that is good. Ah, no, wait. The wrong window is small. Ah, okay, good. So, all right. Well, first of all, take some water. Also, of course, hydration reminder to you guys. After watching this many good news, you might have been stunned and forgotten to take a sip of water and to drink something, which is why I encourage you to grab some water and or any other soft drink and drink a little bit of something to stay hydrated. Alright, so, but after all those good news, we're now in the next part of the stream, which is Terraria. Also, we have 50 minutes for that reaction. Damn. Still cool. And it probably... Music goes crazy, holy. Probably will be the last time that we are logging into the Sunset of Pirates, actually. Because today is gonna be the day where we will be finishing the mod pack. We will be finishing the mod pack. The last, the final, the question mark. Or actually the primordials. Going to be the boss for today. That's going to be the boss for today. It is the final boss in the checklist. We still have some other things. We have technically some other things. So Empress, which we're gonna have to fight, and also all of the events, right? So Frost Legion, Pumpkin Moon, all that stuff. But mainly we're gonna be fighting the primordials today. Whereas, actually, you know what? To start off, let's do a Pumpkin Moon first. Let's do the Pumpkin Moon first. There's the medallion. We need ectoplasm and hallowed bar. Alright. For the what was the other thing? The other thing was the Frost Moon. It's a naughty present. Have that? No, of course we can't. It also needs 5 ectoplasm. Okay, so we definitely have to go over to the dungeon first of all. Alright. Dungeon! Here I come! Here I come! So yeah, I would say let's do the... Do we have... Yeah, we have the shooting star armor already. Alright, good. So I would say let's do the events first. Unfortunately, we can not do the Martian Madness. At least, well, both ground and allowed. Yeah. Except for if we might find a Martian probe, which would be really cool. But I don't think we'll find one. Because we have to be quite lucky to find one. And you, I would rather not attack you, thank you. So, let's go all the way down into the dungeon. And hope that we will maybe be able to find some ectoplasm. Give me your ectoplasm. No ectoplasm from that guy. Also, it feels so fresh having some new music now. Feels so fresh having some new music now. It's crazy. I mean, it's not like the music before was bad, right, or anything. But it's just from time to time it gets kind of boring. Even though the music wasn't bad. Not targeted? Wait, we did a grand total of 10 ectoplasm. 10 ectoplasm. I think that the I don't have any weapon which pierces, right? So. Oh, never mind, I do. I do have one weapon. So it's gonna be the one time where the Moonlord weapon might actually be turning out to be a viable. Ouch. Oh, we can shoot through blocks as well. Alright. Ouch! Oh! Now we have to go there again. Well, only because I have late game gear does not mean that I'm unkillable. Oh, I have a paladin shield now. Which I think we need it for the Holy Aegis for Terrarium Defender. It would technically be strong, but I don't want to build the ENG shield because I'm pretty sure we don't have anything for it. Or, well, everything. Yeah, we're lacking most of the stuff, and I don't think we need it in the first place. So, zero ectoplasm then. So yeah, we'll just leave it. All right, well then let's head over there again once more to the dungeon. And get those remaining 3 ectoplasm. And then we can fight the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon. Really unsure which weapons we'll be using for them. No, actually, weapon-wise we should be fine. Otherwise we should actually be fine. Oh. Also today we have plenty of time. I don't have any plans today, and it's only 3 PM in the afternoon. So, yeah, don't need to worry about the stream ending early or anything like that. I mean, we're not going to be streaming all until eternity, right? But this thing shoots through. No, it can't. Alright. It was capable of shooting through blocks. Okay, we technically already have enough ectoplasm now. There's just a bit more. I will also take it. Just in case. I mean, we're already here, so. It's not like it'd be any issue. Kidding me? Google range. We still have to go there. Womp womp. Okay, we have 9 ectoplasm. Where's Shinobi guy? Right. Crazy how much damage the summons alone deal. Alright. Let's just get that guy over there. On him, and then we can go back home. Go back home. Sal! Boom. Alright. So. Here. And then we can. Which one do we do first? We're gonna do the pumpkin moon first. So we need the medallion, the pumpkin medallion. Oh, we still need the hollow bar, which means we need a mechanical enemy. Which in turn means we need a soul of light. I don't want to soul of light. I don't want to soul of light. That means we have to go back down again. Alright, well let's head back down once more. Let's head back down once more. A grand total of 6 souls. Hello, enemies. Here. A lot of stars, but none of them are hitting. There's one up here. Bump. Always the farming part. Hey. Gonna drop one. Nope. Oh, he did. Okay, we need one more soul. He did not drop one. Come on, we need 6 souls. me. Nope. Anything back here? Nope. You gonna drop me a soul? No. Oh, come on. I only need one. Only one. That'd be so hard. Oh, there's the one. Yeah. Got it. Nice. Go back up. Alright. So. Yo, is it nighttime already? Otherwise we can skip. Yeah, you know, we have our new items. I think this will not hit. I mean, if it does hit, then it is pretty strong. But it simply doesn't. Let's just take the other weapon, I guess. Yeah, it's just... The laminate's just much easier to use. Alright, so... Bump. Wait. 7 PM. Oh no, it is actually. Okay. I'm not gonna do a blood moon now. I'm not gonna do that. Even though we still don't have the money throw. We still do not have the money throw. Alright, we need the medallion. And then I would say let's right off use it. Time for some pumpkin moon action. Also, why not place that one down? Then let's farm those guys. Who's coming? So we don't have any particular thing which we're looking for here. We only need it for the sake of completion. We only need it for the sake of completion. Morning wood! Another morning wood! Those guys deal a lot of damage, damn. Ouch! They even killed me! No fair. You have to reach, I think, at least phase or wave 10? Or 15? 15, I think it was. In order to kill, but for the pumpkin heads to spawn. Because we only need the pumpkin heads. Oh, never mind. They're there. Oh, it's already wave 10. Good. Oh, it's also some devil guy. Bomb. There we go. Right. Base jump. That would have been cool if we had this earlier on. But we didn't. Any good effect? What a ability. Not really. Not really anything all too useful. Right. That guy. If we were to have inspiration, thank you. Okay. A lot. Up. We're getting a lot. But all those things we're not going to be using. They're simply not good enough. They're simply all not good enough. Ouch. Dying because of the harpies now. Yeah, it's a good training though. Good dodge training with all those projectiles, technically. Bum bum. I mean, it's not on the same level as the primordials, of course, but all good. I'm going. Wait, inventory full. Oh, it sure is. It sure is. Which one are we to reach? Wave 20? If we do a hit, then it's really strong. Most of the time we just don't hit. Where the morning woods down there. Generate. Go. 1, 2 dead. Alright. Boost. Wump. Yeah, it's just a matter of waiting at this point. Because obviously we do have too strong gear, or our gear is just simply too strong for those guys. Because we have post Moonlord gear, whereas the weapon is pre Moonlord, but I mean that one is Moonlord. But the armor set and everything. I mean, actually, except for the armor set, most of the things are still pre-Moonlord. Which is too strong before already. I mean, this is or with the lament, that thingy here, this weapon. Right, nice. Alright, yeah, so we're wave 20. Very nice, very good. Now we can die. now we can die. Very nice, very good. Very nice, very good. I mean, technically we can also skip the night. Let's do the full thing. Let's get through the whole thing. Why not? I really want to know the real deal, huh? One, two. Right. I'm really just using this here also for the dodging practices. More or less, at least. Alright, so 20 more seconds. See if we can get one final pumpkin. Ouch. Yes! Right, 10 more seconds. And then it's time to throw all the... or to collect everything that lies on the ground. Alright, nice. So, we cleared the pumpkin moon. That's pretty good. And, well, I mean... Oh, wait, the relics we need. The relic we need. What is it? That one. This one we need. Also, exactly one of those. Alright. The rest is... not really that useful, so... put it away. Then we can place down first the morning wood. Bump. And then the pumpkin. Bump. Alright. So... then we have to clean up the whole arena. We're gonna clean it up now so that we can clean it up again later again. That is how it works. There's a lot of loot here. My inventory is full already. Oh my, oh my. Whoop. Then. Good. And then. A bit more. Bit more. Ah. Loot. You can unredact some Epstein files by copy and paste them into Microsoft Word. Yep, I've seen that. I've seen that. Absolutely hilarious to me. Absolutely hilarious to me. Because you would expect, especially the government, to use proper tools for doing that. I'm not just... how is it done? Just putting a black text or something like that over... or a black background over the PDF or something like this? I didn't really understand how they did it, but it's just absolutely stupid. Like, just delete it out of the document. If it's not there, then it cannot be restored. And they have the original anyway, so it's not like it matters. Not like it matters. And I mean, it's one thing if it makes sense to redact a lot of it anyways. I mean, yeah, the names of the victims absolutely makes sense to redact all of that, right? I mean, they shall be able to on their own decide whether or not they want to come out and say something about it, right? But for, I say, the villains or the bad actors in the whole thing, or just absolutely suck them, right? That there's no reason to redact their names. Absolutely not. They did bad things, so they have to stand in for it. Period. Nothing else to add. If you do something bad, regardless on which scale, just stand in for it. Stand straight, right? It's called stand straight. And then I'm not sure what the proper way of saying it in English is, but just be honest about it. And I mean, we know that obviously those people are not, right? I mean, those like some big politicians and stuff and famous people, so you know they have some bad shit going on anyways. But come on, at this point, just annoys me to see how like lying is one of the worst things in my opinion, because it's just, why would you lie? Why would you lie about anything? Just be transparent. Just, yeah, you use somebody, okay, then just say it, for God's sake. It doesn't put you in a good image, but at least you're not lying. I don't know. But with that, I'm referring to also, again, probably politicians and businessmen or CEOs of certain companies or higher ups, right? But I'm not gonna accuse anyone of anything, right? I'm not the one to say that, but I think there are some things which have happened which we don't know of yet. A lot of things probably. So yeah. But whatever, not gonna get too deep into it. It's not worth it. it's not worth it. I'm just going onto very thin ice by saying all of that. I mean, it's not like this stream is being watched by any government people, right? Or anyone who's gonna have that, or who's gonna search me for my opinion and threaten me, right? But still, always be cautious on the internet. Should always be cautious, regardless of if it is for a good intent or not. Alright, so, where were we? That absolutely brought me out of the concept. Still very good input from you, Quibus. Very good input from you. We were at the... Right, Frost Moon. Frost Moon. We need the present. The naughty present. Also, the Pumpkin Moon is now done. So, technically we could run to the left side of the world and hope for a in here battle potion, increase enemy spawn rate. The Martian sorcerer count as an enemy? I don't know. Let's just drink one of the potions and run to the left side and see if we can find a probe. If we can, that would be cool. If we can't, then so be it. So be it. Oh. Ouch. That one. Is there a block of sand? It would be cool if we could do the Martian Madness. We'd like to do it. Just for also sake of completion, right? I mean, the only thing which we're not gonna do, we also didn't do it in the Calamity run, is a Torch God. Too lazy to set it up. But we're... Pew, pew. I was confused why that one spawned, but well, there was a meteorite right next to me. What did you cast me here? Cool. Let's see, maybe we can find something up in space. Woo! Any probes up here? Yes? No? Maybe? Anti-gravity really makes me fly for an unlimited amount of time. Hello, any Martian probe? Look like there is one. Also, I'm not even sure if they spawn up here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, well, let's just go back to base. Just go back to base and do the naughty present. That one. That one. Places that thingy down. Get to nighttime. And let's summon this guy. Also, I'm not sure which one is harder. The Pumpkin Moon or Frost Moon. Ever scream! Wang! Okay, it feels like the Pumpkin Moon, though. That Ever Scream had very low amount of HP somehow. Why are all of them in there? Would be really cool if you guys could not go inside of the house. presents drop a lot of HP. Santa NK1! I don't even know what the NK1 stands for. But he's dead. Also, let's try and get to wave 20 with this event. Ouch. Boom, 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 boom. Also, if there's anybody in the chat right now, be interested in knowing. I do enjoy the new music. Well, what are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Even though it is NCS, which makes it feel like it's old. But 2016. But, well, you know, I also have to go through that. I cannot afford expensive music. Well, or rather, not a copyright strike. That's probably a better way of putting it. Ouch. Deadly. Those frost queens are deadly, or ice queens. Well, we need to get to wave 20 technically. No, we don't. And we also won't. Because time is already way too advanced. Yeah, you wanted to spin, huh? I saw that. Really dealing less damage. I think even if you would hit everything, it would still do less. Only ice queens. Are there no other enemies? Yes, there are. Now I'm frozen. Help! Frozen! Ah! Alright. Nice. So. Frost Legion. There's also a Frost Legion. That song sounds really interesting. Oh. Alright. Wait, is there no Everscreen Relic? Ever. Oh. Ever. Huh. Apparently there's not. Alright. I thought there would be one. Toy tank. We have our very own tank! Can we fly around with it? We can't, but we can jump. Riding a tank now. That is cool. That is really cool, in fact. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, we could try and we could try and find a Martian sorcerer, but yeah. Try and get a snow globe, I would say. Try and get a snow globe. Do we already have one? No. We have presents. We have 220 presents, and we need to get a snow globe. Oh, there's one. Snow globe. Found it. Good. But what's the difference between the Frost Legion and the Frost Moon? I'm kind of confused now. Frost Legion is approaching from the east. It doesn't even have to be night. Oh, it doesn't have to be night. Okay, well then. Make it daytime. Make it daytime. Frost Legion, hello. Come in now. No clue. No clue how it works. Do we have anything back here? No, only some minor stuff. There's a goodie bag. Or a creeper now. Oh man. Creeper with a golden mask is good. Creeper with a golden mask is good. Oh, that's the Frost Legion. That is a Frost Legion. Yeah, well, they just pop. Those guys just pop. Poor snowman. It would also be funny doing a pirate invasion now. So wait, I think we do not even have the Flying Dutch. Oh, never mind, we do have the Flying Dutchman. If we didn't, we were to... Or I would have bought another one. We don't, so... Or we have already killed the Flying Dutchman. Therefore, not. But again. Tommy gun. Pew, 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 pew. I think it would be cool. We're not ranged. We are no range. You want to slay a snowman and to slay a snowman. Achievement unlocked. Well, not really. I didn't get the Steam achievement. Also, I do not have all of the Steam achievements yet. I do not have them. It'd be interesting to... Yeah, next Terraria project will be get all Steam achievements. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Alright, so... Anyways! Are we missing something? Well, the Martian Madness and Empress of Light. And the Torch God. We can make it nighttime and see if we can find a... A sword. And if we can find a... Butterfly? I think the butterfly should spawn here, right? Kill prismatic lacewing in the Hallow biome, which can be found on the Hallow surface between 7:30 PM and 12 AM. Okay, so... Did this specify... No, just Hallow biome, right? Yeah. Just Hallow biome. We're in the Hallow biome. I mean, technically we could extend by an contaminator. Make the whole thing a bit bigger. Also, does the Empress enrage outside of its biome? Or outside of the Hallow biome? Otherwise, we can also fight her in the main arena. They wouldn't have to make all too many efforts on expanding that one. It's already too late now for it to spawn, huh? Is it? Oh, it only swaps the time by 12 hours. It doesn't set it to beginning or end of the night. Alright. So we still have to wait. We only have to wait half the amount now. Good. Oh, alright. That means that we could technically just have to gear up anything. Finish the headset or the band kit. It could get broke and go to Goblin Tink. There's something we could do. Labeled. You kidding me? You guys scamming me again. Okay, good enough. I don't have that much money. Labeled, thank you. Holy shit! Bit confused now. One melee speed, armored, yeah. Boarding. Maybe we should also get some menacing. Yeah, okay, the game wants me to go with warding. Menacing. Menacing. Wait, we don't... Are we really broke now? Really are broke now. I said we wouldn't want to do a pirate invasion again, didn't I? We need money. I wish we wouldn't. Oh, we could have also just done the solar eclipse. That probably would be better. Be a lot better. Oh, whatever. Oh, somebody stole the door. I want the door back. God. Get the door down. Good. I don't like that part here. No, okay, we have to use proper blocks. Okay, we have to use proper blocks for that. No, now I just broke the house. Want to fix the house? Go away. I don't care about the money now. Let me fix the terrain. All of you gone. My lord. I know that I summoned you, but I don't care. Always the same with those guys. I have... I don't really... Can I now please? Good enough. Now I did the wrong one. Ah! The problem is that I don't do it now, I'll forget it afterward. Alright, good. Fixed. No, we... Not! Let's get that one. That... And I'm done with you pirates, I'm telling you. And I will finish it. Good. Now. Alright.
It's not RGHV, it's not.
Oh, never mind. It is correct. Alright. So. Good. Now we need to take all of their, well. Now we need to take all of their things that they dropped. Sell it. Legend has it that all of their things are their golden furniture. All of that stuff sells pretty good. You have sinks on them. Alright. I mean, half a platinum. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so. Don't have two now, do we? Two gold, platinum. Nope, we're broke. We are really broke. Alright, let's go over to the hallowed biome. And let's try to find a butterfly. Did we need one? The butterfly. I think they're the only hallowed biome that we have. Yep. This is the only hallowed biomes that we have. But annoying. Is it? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, it spreads all over here? Oh! I didn't know that the biome goes all the way to over here. Okay, well, that opens up a lot more possibilities. Very good. Bum, 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 bum. Trust me. I do it. You know this. And yes, the plan right now to get you all up to date is to fight the Empress. So we need the thingy to spawn. Pull up how fast the hammer is. Need a firefly to spawn between 7:30 PM and 12 AM. It can spawn. So right now it should be ideal. Technically. You all know the gods of Terraria might not want us to fight. For some unknown reason. Oh, there's one. What can I? There we go. Long time since the last fought you, huh? Alright. Empress of Light has been defeated. Well, I still think it's not the hardest boss fight. I mean, yeah, obviously I have really grants infinite wing and rocket boot flight. Infinite? Since when does you grant infinite? Holy guacamole, what? Oh, I'll take you. Question is, what do we exchange it for? Do we exchange it for? It is pretty strong. And it's also menacing. I would say against the headset, right? Probably the best choice. Infinite flight. Kinda weird. We can fly infinite now. Alright, yeah, we sure can. And it also grants us improved mobility. Increased flight and jump mobility, yep. Absolute must have then. Good. Good. Well, that means... Well, that means... that we have exactly one thing left to do in this world. Well, technically two with the Martian Madness. But I don't think we'll find the Martian Sorcerer. Sorcerer, not Sorcerer, Sorcerer. Which is why I would suggest we're gonna build Doomsayer's Coin now. Oh no. Time for Moonlord! Time for Moonlord! I hate my life. I don't want to do another celestial thingy. Alright, let's just do it. let's just do it. Another thing, welcome back to the stream. Hi. Okay, it is now exporting. Nice. Well done. Well done. And soon after the stream I can listen. That is cool. That is very cool. That took way too long. I mean, depends on how much you want to edit, right? Depends entirely on how much you want to edit. If you do a lot, then it will take its time. It's normal. Pretty much normal. So weird now having infinite flight, but absolute must have. No, not an absolute must have. Absolutely not, but pretty good thing to have. Let's that way. Alright, so where's the pillar? The pillar is down here. Oh. Ouch. Finding a good track for the podcast is hard sometimes. Yeah. I would like to help you with finding music, but I struggle myself. I mean, we have new music now, as you can hardly tell probably. But yeah. I also have issues often with or don't know where to find the music. So we going back? Yes, we're going back, sir. No, we're going back, Heat. Yes, we're calling you sir. No, there's nothing you can do about it. Some things will never change. Yeah, we're going back. I need more senses. Are they called essences? Blap. Celestial things. So yeah, we have to go back. I take it straight from our playlist. Yeah, well, you just gotta make sure that it's not copyrighted, right? That's a bit the issue. Well, I'm not even sure if I would find well-suited music from my playlist to throw it in here, but that's another point probably. My playlist, which I would usually listen to for one, has copyright, and for two, or likely have copyright, I don't know. And for 2 it would not be that well suited for a stream, I think. I don't know. So, how was your day, Looney? Well, thanks for asking. My day was actually pretty chill. Pretty chill. So, I got up rather early. At actually 7 a.m. Because I initially wanted to go on a wanted to go somewhere with my grandparents today, but they told me that my grandpa is not feeling all too well. Oh, well, he has a condition for a longer time now already, so it's not something new, right? It's not something new. But my grandmother then in the morning texted me and was like, yeah, we'll give it another 1 or 2 hours and then we'll let you know if we can go there, right? And then another like 1.5 hours later she told me, yeah, no, not today, maybe tomorrow. And therefore I got up pretty early today with the intent of going somewhere with my doing something with my grandparents. Turns out I was home all day long. I was doing Nika dailies, I was doing some Left 4 Dead gamering. Sadas was bringing me to buy Left 4 Dead 2. And actually a really fun game. Played it a bit in the morning. And yeah, now we're live. So it was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good and fun day. Except for, of course, the thing in the morning, but well, nothing I can do about it. So we have to focus so that we don't have to get back here no more. Of course we do. Of course we do. I did check that, of course. I even asked one of the artists on Twitter if I can use this song. Alright, yeah, you said it in the first episode. Or I think you did, right? Or did we text about it? I don't remember entirely, but you did. Somewhere I get the information from. It's Linear Ring, by the way. Well, his musics are not copyrighted from the start. Oh yeah, you were talking about Linear Ring and then the name of your podcast, which was something with thing. I don't remember what the correlation exactly was. Maybe our pillar is down. The lunar portal stuff has killed it. That is hilarious. But yeah. Linear Ring, by the way, well, his music's not copyrighted from the start. Yeah, well, then it's good. Then it's a good thing. Because I just had a copyright strike on my channel, which wasn't due to music, but still, it was due to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I don't want to have it to happen again. I can tell that you're a good grandchild, Looney. I am. I often go and visit my grandparents as well, so I'm a good grandchild, or at least they tell me I am. So I think they would tell me if I wasn't. Or maybe grandparents just don't lie about things. They do lie about things like this. No, I pay them a visit every now and then. So every other week or every 3 weeks at least. Sometimes, like during the summer, even it was always after, like on Friday afternoon when I didn't know what I should do. I was hopping onto my motorcycle and paid them a visit, right? So I did a lot. Or did a lot in terms of visiting my parents or doing something with them. Also yesterday I just been to my grandparents together with my sister for dinner, for lunch and for a nice chill coffee and cake afternoon. I mean, there was no cake, but there was coffee, okay, and ice cream, yummy ice cream. So yeah, that was nice. Wait, I did? Yes, you did. You did say something about Linear Ring in the podcast, if I remember correctly. Also, follow-up story here. Laptop's dead forever. Just confirmed it. Oh, damn it. So what are you gonna do now? buy a new one? I guess you have to, right? But that also means that you're not gonna get to the tournament. Oh, that is unfortunate, Yeet. That is unfortunate. The entire thing got corrupted or something. Yeah, I gotta find a new one. Oh. Well, I pray that you'll find a cheap one. Cheap and good one somewhere. Because, I think you don't have an unlimited budget, right? Don't think you have an unlimited budget. Good luck. Tea party, exactly. Exactly. It's always when I get to the pillars I have to focus also on not dying. I don't want to walk here all the time. I'm quite lost in searching these things. Yeah, well, one thing about, well, let's put it rather that way. I have no clue. Depending on where you're from, you also have different websites where you check for laptops and where you order them and the availability of it. So I can only so far help you with finding something. But I mean, we can jump into the Discord after the stream and we can look for something. I don't know. Maybe even look for a used one or for a new one or whatever. It all depends on what your financial limits are. Anyways, let's quickly find Moonlord. And then we should have enough. Then we should have enough souls, or not souls, but senses for crafting the summon for the primordials. So the sigil? No, not the sigil. Primordial. No. What's it called? Doomsayer's coin. Exactly that thing. Actually gonna die here, help. I would prefer not to die here. It would be, you know, just... Yeah, okay, look, we just gotta do, we'll just, it doesn't matter, okay? I wasn't buffed up. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Alright, so skip time now, is it 12 p.m. right? Okay, so we actually gotta wait. Wait, there's Santa Claus. Hello, Santa? The Santa cell. Santa outfit. Make a Christmas tree. Build a Christmas tree. I know it's a bit too late, but I don't care. I want to build Christmas tree. Buy some lights. We need the star. Let's get this one. The red green guirlande. With some bulbs. And some lights. There's the next page. Are there pink lights? No Dodo lights. Lights? These lights don't work. And the star. We have a cool Christmas tree now. Christmas tree shines, just so do my eyes. Haha! Nice. Alright, that is cool. We on the Calamity's Calamari, kinda rhymes. Just because it's Moonlord, I wouldn't say it's works. I mean, well, he brings in Calamity into Calamari to a certain degree. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I got mine for pretty cheap, but it has issues with the screen. That's probably why it's cheap. The screen occasionally flickers. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as it works, right? And as long as it fits into your budget, then you can live with things like that. I mean, it's not like you need the high-tech, high-end stuff, right? Usually cheap things will also work out. So, I mean, I don't have a high-end PC, I have like a mid-range PC, I would say. But still. Do you have a Christmas tree in your house, Sony? I do have one. In fact, we have 3, because, funny story, the only thing which we do for Christmas, more or less, is, also we have artificial ones, not real ones. So one's made out of plastic, but you can't really tell that they're made of plastic just by looking at it. It looks really realistic. But basically, my mother collects a lot of different Christmas, well, the glass thingies, Christmas, the things you hang onto the tree. I just can't come up with what is called. Does he sell it? Of bulbs, of lights. Where's baubles? Called baubles? Christmas ornament. Just the glass things you hang onto the Christmas tree, okay? Basically, my mother collects a lot of different ones of these. And one tree wasn't enough, so she had to get a second one. Second tree wasn't enough, so she had to get a third one. So, yeah. That's the reason why we have 3 Christmas trees. And they also have a light thingy around it, so LED, not with real candles, but with LEDs, which we can turn on and off. They shine pretty. They're pretty, and I must admit. Yeah, at least I can multitask on it now. The last one was awful at that. Okay, that is good then. That is good then. Oh my, I wish I could see that. They're expensive there. Here. Christmas trees or the baubles? Both probably, right? Both probably. Can it change colors? No, only a orange / yellowish. Well, more like, or orange. Well, it's between orange and yellow, but more like a warm tone of color. The tree loony. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, it depends. If you don't have, I don't think those, what are those, pine trees? Probably. They do not, say spawn. They do not grow over there where you live, right? So, probably the reason also why they might be a bit more expensive. Let's take 5 spawn eggs. I have no clue how hard the boss is. Do you hang socks as well? No, that's an American thing to do. That's an American thing, I think. Or at least, I have the impression it is. I don't know anybody here in Switzerland who does it. Nor Germany. Nor any Germans. Also, yeah, we're just waiting right now for it to be 7:30 so we can summon the primordials. Just not for you to be confused why I'm standing around all the time. Oh. Or do you hang socks? Do you hang socks? Maybe it brings up Christmas, a feeling of Christmas, I guess, but we don't do it. We don't do it. No, it's just a bit longer. I mean, we can maybe find a Martian sorcerer. Maybe, I don't know. Would work. I really don't think we'll find one, though. I truly don't think so. I truly don't think so. We can make the PDA. Or, well, the cell phone. But even then, I think we don't have all the necessary items for it. Maybe we can buy them, though. Ah, but we don't have enough money. We're broke. We're broke. Oh, always the money issues, right? For you guys with a laptop, for me here in game with buying things, or the PDA. Ah, life is hard. Life is hard. Bum, bum, bum. As my friend always says, life is hard, butter is soft. Yep, he actually says that. Not in English, but in German. There it doesn't rhyme, so don't worry. Nothing you're missing out on. But, yeah. Oh, wait, that's an NPC. Oh, he sells. Oh. Alright. I don't think we'll need that anymore, but, still cool. Especially those ones. Suspicious looking eye for money. Alright, so let's go back home. Then let's buff up. And then that guy. That one going, and then I would say let's spawn the primordials. Now it's time to focus again. Final boss. They start off rather easy, and then from time to time they will become harder. Good thing is we're doing pretty serious damage. Healing? The first one is about to die. Or, well, I don't know if they share all the same HP, to be honest. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, one of them has been defeated. You can tell it's not the Calamity boss, right? You can tell it's not the Calamity boss. Was that really already it? No, it's not! Dead. That was a solid first attempt, though. That was a solid first attempt. We're dealing lots of damage, which is really good. We're dealing a bunch load of damage, which is really good. Okay, some changes which we need to do. We need to swap that thing over here, and that is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You've defeated quite many bosses, Looney. Well, I mean, in general, we're... There's the last one, the one we just failed to fight. And, aside from that, we have had many bosses today. That's actually true. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh yeah, this is bad. The only issue we're gonna have now is time. Wait, this shoot it well. Stop panicking. One dead. Number 2 dead. 3 dead. Oh, again with the Dream Eater. I'm dead again. Never mind! Still alive! Yeah, now I died. Oh, he has this silly effect on him. He has this silly effect. Yeah, now we gotta wait until it's nighttime again. With the hard part is gonna be holy Aegis we can even craft. Yeah. Problem is the ENG shields. But even if we had it, what are we gonna change it for? And kid. Alright. I don't know why the house is infested with mosquitoes today. I've been bitten by at least 5 of them. Ah! That is not good. That is not good. Just, you know, clap your hands and hope that, for some reason mosquito is by coincidence between your hands. Definitely not to kill it, but by pure, coincidence that it doesn't, breathe anymore. Exactly. I mean, you gotta get creative, right? You gotta get creative. But you have to tinker. There's even. Tinker not there. He actually is not here. Okay. Good. Then I don't have to try and look for him. Then we can also forget about the then we can also forget about the shield. We have mosquito repellent, I think. Well, that might be a good idea then. Alright, gotta wait 2 minutes again. Ugh, how annoying. Also, I forgot to fill up my water bottle before the stream. Don't have any more bubbly water. I'm too lazy to get a new one right now. Because I want to fight the boss now. Also, I just took a sip of water. So the last sip, so the ball is now empty. Which means also I'd rage remind you guys. Make sure you drink plenty of water and you stay hydrated. Wump. Wump. Yeah, we really gotta wait. Really gotta wait. Already buff up and over to... We don't even have to get over to the nurse, to be honest. Don't have to spend money like that. Alright. Damn, all those relics. All those relics. Every single one of them being its very own boss. That's cool. That's cool. Now there's only one missing. The last one, which goes on to this place here. On the other side of the Eternia crystal. Or Eterna crystal, not Eternia. Eterna crystal. What is it called? Eternia crystal stand. Okay, never mind. So Eterna. Not Eterna. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you got me. Got me with that one. Alright, so. Anyways, with that epic music, let's try and fight him again. 3, 2, 1. Wait, do I not have? Thanks. Take all the additional damage I can get. $10,000 damage per second. It's pretty solid. Get him now already? I could. Damn. Ah. I'd rather hadn't. Well, at least he drops HP, so it's not that big of an issue. But we never had the weird worm around us. Summons a wall? Yeah, wow, I did not know that. I had no idea I would do that. Oh, the act of learning. The act of learning. Bump. Just gotta deal more damage, then it's not an issue. Just don't let it get this far in the first place and then we're good. Going in a circle works incredibly good right now. Surprisingly good even. They come here with new abilities that I've never seen before. No, it's the wall again. Okay, but we dodged it. We dodged the wall. What's that? Stupidly annoying. I don't know what I hate more about the boss itself, or the fact that we have to wait, or that we only can fight it 3 times during night. Okay, one more attempt. And we gotta craft new spawn eggs. Oh, imagine having not to have a skill issue. Alright. We're gonna be here until we kill him today. That I can tell you. But is it just me, or did it have a new attack every time ever since we started fighting him? Feels like he came up with something new every time. Like, just started using this weird shot where he has projectiles going out from the corner all of a sudden, from the center. That I've never seen before. Ouch. On fire. Oh, it's on fire debuff? Maybe we have to get something against the on fire debuff then. It always are unable to. No, it's always a different one. Okay, but probably getting the shield then would be not all too bad of an idea. Getting the shield would not be all too bad of an idea after all. Ouch. Just fall down already! Oh my gosh! How annoying can you be? Oh, okay, got the next phase. Do I have another one? Or is that it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh! Reality resumes its tranquil state. B-meter has been defeated. What is that? Reality bearer, this world is under your protection. Let no one forget about that. Oh. Well. Oh, now it's gone. Alright. Wait, I'm kind of curious then. That works. Anyways, okay. I'll be able to stream a bit earlier tomorrow. For so long since I get to change to request maps. I mean, we're not doing all too many song requests anyways anymore, but no, tomorrow I will probably, well, depends. Tomorrow I will be out all day long with my grandparents if everything goes well, or if my grandpa is feeling well, so probably not. Anyways, let's see what the treasure bag. Ah, we finally got him. Got the primordials. I have no clue what is in here. But let's find out, right? 3, 2, 1. Many things. Armor, okay. Senses, dormant hammer, omega core. Oh wait. Holy what? View the power of reality ending Dream Eater. These moves be beyond comprehension. Whew. That sure is fast. We can finally travel over to the dungeon in a good amount of time. Oh, never mind, we can. Now we can. Woo! Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, we're not gonna leave that on though. It's a bit too fast. Thorium party hat. Thanks for continued support, everyone. Good. Party hat. I'm drowsy, Looney. Well, if you're sleepy, then you should go to sleep. If you're eepy, then you should go to sleep. Funny yo-yo. You don't have to be awake just to be in the stream. You know that. You know that all too well. Mjolnir. Weapon stand as a proof. That's against all odds. Rapidly throws an electrical image. Mjolnir. Right click to generate the projective electrical field. I have a shield now. Funny hammer. Oh, it even goes through walls. That seems strong. We're definitely gonna test that one out. The wings I think are worse than the ones we have right now, right? Yes, they're a lot worse. Okay, so we have the essences now, which are the oh. Eh? Wait, why can't I? You're stupid? Oh, it's on Y. Oh. Silly me probably changed the keyboard layout. Oh yeah. Somehow got to change the keyboard layout. Alright, anyways. We have the essences now. Which means that we can craft the end game stuff. Thingy. Yeah. Reality breaker stuff. Precisely. Oh, we only need one? Okay. Alright, so first of all, we want a new armor set. Why can I not craft something different? Rapture this boots. Rapture this chest woover. And the soloist hat. Alright. Prove to all that your talent is second to none. 10% increased playing speed, 12% increase from phonic critical distractions, increase generation, regeneration rate by 10%, 50% increase wind instrument homing speed by 10%. String projectiles can bounce one additional time. So strong. Also, wait, before we... How much? We go from 85 to 87. Okay. Armor. And I will fall asleep now, Looney. With you right next to me. Why am I hearing Vietnamese music in the background? I don't know. It's no copyright sounds. It's random playlist. It's 1 yuan Fun Duen by Huaprox and Dan Min. Okay, now it's the next song. Alright, so anyways, new army set. This chance for inspirational job, restoration of your symphonic impairments. Alright, pretty basic. Let's see, what does the set bonus give? I think that is the important part. Pressing the armor ability key will grant you endless inspiration, greatly increase symphonic damage and playing speed. This effect lasts for 10 seconds and needs to recharge for 1 minute. What is my ability armor key thingy? Thorium armor ability. It's on G. Have anything on G yet? I don't think so. Alright, let's test this out. So right now it's like this. Now I press G. And now we can shoot as much as we want. But we could shoot as much as we want. Alright, that is cool. That is good. But of course, we're not done yet. We're not. Shit. We have a lot. We do actually have a lot to craft. Alright. So first and foremost are the reality breaker weapons, probably. Not sure if there's anything else even. Probably not. Yeah, I think there is only the otherworldly rune. For which we need the tome of Void Gaze's chariot. Unintelligible voices echo. A seraphim Miligup stork summons an apocalyptic chariot. We have the tome of the Void Gazer. Don't have it. We got it from the Fallen Beholder. How do we summon the Fallen Beholder? The Void Lens. Can we craft the Void Lens? Cannot. How do we get it? With glass and souls of light. Glass. And souls of light. Hello, I need your souls, please. Pretty please. Oh, so wait, how many souls do we need? I think 6, right? Ouch. Still getting a lot of damage, okay. We're not unkillable. We're not unkillable. Void Land. Needs 6. Alright. And the movement is crazy. That has been a mimic once. Come on, it can't be that hard to get some souls now. Please, game. Any souls of light? Are you kidding me? Oh, I need souls of light and of light. Come on. Yes. 3. Also, I have no clue what the odds will be for us to get a particular item. Home. But of course we have to check it out. Of course we are to check it out. I mean, as I said, we don't have any stress today. Could get a battle potion. We have enough now, do we? Here, don't we? Void. We have enough! Alright, let's hope we'll get the item. Well, mister, I would like to have your item. That would be very generous of you. Okay, didn't drop it. Okay. Didn't drop it. We're really gonna farm now. Oh wait, what we could do. If those two morons would not be one in one another. There we go. 2 platinum! You can buy exactly 1. Should we do it? Let's do it. Come on, please. No! We didn't get it. That one. Oh. Damn it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna check on that later on. We're gonna... Exactly. So... We're gonna check on the otherworldly rune in a moment. What we need now are the bard weapons. Which I think all... Yeah, we should be able to craft all of them. So, the Edge of Imagination. Then the Holophoner. Then we have the Sousaphone. Thousaphone. Then we have the set. And finally, we have the Black Meaty. Of course, all of them are good except for the Meaty. I think though the Black Meaty is... Oh, it's not. Alright. First things first. Edge of Imagination. Break free from your perceived limitations. Plays a mythical guitar releasing multiple super riffs. Gains increased damage after every bounce. Excuse me, what? That looks like a lot of damage to me. Each of them dealing 330 damage. Alright. And then the next thing we have is the Holophoner. Quickly releases harmonizing sound bolts. Right click to create up to 5 mind runes to duplicate your attack. Dip. Wait. Don't they have homing as well? I think those things have homing as well. That would mean that it's 1,200 damage if all of them hit at once. And look at how fast you can shoot that stuff. Alright. Then the next thing we have is the Sousaphone, or Sousaphone. Unleashes a vibrating hyper beam that tunes enemies. Tuned enemies take 10% more damage. Oh yeah, so that's really then the replacement for the Prime Roar. Wait, so it just affects everything on the screen or what? Oh no! It doesn't affect everything on the screen. You have to hold it down. Alright. That is interesting. Then we have the set. Oh no. Allows you to rhythmically bang on a set of drums. I don't want to bang on a set of drums. Successfully timing hits will steadily increase its damage, empowerment level, and projectile count. This timing hits will decrease these bonuses greatly and cost 5 inspiration. These bonuses will stay between weapons swaps, but gradually fade while not your active weapon. Weapon automatically targets nearest enemy. Okay, so you can build that effect up then. Then you can use it for something else. Oh, wait, you gotta hit something then. That sounds cool, but not gonna be able to time that little thingy there. Not while it's dodging. Alright. And then we have the Black Meaty. Rapidly releases an ocean of noise towards your cursor. Yellow noise heals the user for 10% of the damage dealt. Pew pew, motherfucker. Alright. So pretty much all of them are good except for this one. Not gonna be using that one, I can already say that. Alright, so we have some things we want to try now. We have some things we have to test out. What was this one item we called again? Boom. Craft a bunch. Alright. So we have the... No, let's just spawn a minute. Right, so that thing deals around 7,000 damage, which is... Oh wait. Right. Deal damage. Like... There's the damage truly... Oh wait, we don't have our buffs. That thing feels like crazy. You see that? 80 heal. Have to use that thing here. Okay, so the hammer truly is bad. That thing is only good for probably the barrier. Oh. Okay, now we can see how good the heal is in action. We're full again. Okay, so that thing is just a free full heal, okay. Good. Let's try and build up then. Yeah, okay, I cannot. Yeah, that's the reason why or that's why I said, yeah, no, it's not a good idea to use it. Okay, so the weapons are surprisingly weak. The weapons are surprisingly weak. Except for maybe like the heal thingy. But the lemon is just as strong. The lemon feels just as strong, to be honest. Really disappointed with those weapons. Well, let's go to hell and try to get the that thingy here, the Tome of Void Gaze's chariot. Maybe that thing will help a bit. Oh. 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 That is handy. Kill everything with our presence. Well, more or less at least. Wait, where is? Oh, or here. Well, I definitely do want to get that final item. Or again, wrong. Here's where I want to go. Battle potion. Really? We're getting Souls of Might? Light? Ah. Souls of Light, please. 6 of those. We should be able to heal with that thing now. Yeah. That thing is pretty strong for heal. Five souls applied. We need one final soul. Come on. The damage asked for. The damage asked for. Dampy. Did you drop something? Could I drop something? Oh, we have 6. Never mind. Alright. No, we're gonna keep... No, that one not. That one can go away as well. Maybe it would also be worth checking out the summoner weapon. It doesn't consume a lot of summons. That usually is like good passive damage, if you know what I mean. We can find it. That is. Or is that... Oh, maybe the otherworldly rune is already the summon weapon. That could be. That could be. Green is ranged. Melee and throwing. Oh, they have different helmets. Ah. Okay. Wait, there are also 2 different Bard helmets. Increases maximum inspiration by 5. Percussion, critical strength. Yeah, I think that is the more... Nah, we'll stick with that one. Yeah. Let's just make the void lens. Void. Oh, we don't have glass. I need glass! All the glass I can get. Thank you. And the void lens. And then we'll also quickly check again in the... that thing here. Collectible? Yeah, there it is. Tome of the Void Gazer's Chariot. The special drop though. No, don't tell me it has like a very low percentage that it drops. That would not be good. That would really not be good. Alright. Bump! We didn't get it. That is not good. Alright, we're gonna try it 2 more times. We're gonna try it 2 more times. Because I don't want to be here all day long collecting souls. We have done this more than enough already in this playthrough. So let's just try it 2 more times. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, then we'll never know what it looks like. That is what we're gonna be doing now. Boom. Unfortunately, we also don't have that much money. So we can... let's just do a wall of flash, why not? I can also not buy the loot bag en masse. Mag brim wedges. Now I'm hungry. I mean, I'm also hungry because I last ate 6 hours ago. 5 hours ago. Still. Hungry Lunio. So there's a soul of light. We could have had this many souls of light during the time when we needed it. Ah. Farming though, I must say, the hammer is absolutely brilliant. I really like it. Oh. Come on. Oh, never mind. We have our 12 souls. We have our 12 souls. So let's go back home. Okay. We're gonna attempt it 2 more times. Boom. And if we get it, we get it. We don't, we don't. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We're gonna fight him again. And then we'll open the bags. Oh, there's your own button. Weapon truly is only for applying more damage. Right, we got the treasure back. 1 second I thought it could get destroyed when it falls into lava. Alright! Please, please. No! Come on! 3, 2, 1! Looks like the game does not want me to have it. Looks to me like the game does not want me to have it. Well. There is nothing I can do about it. There is nothing I can do about it. Except for going ahead and farming a bit more for that thing. But I don't know. Maybe we have 2 platinum together so we can buy another one. No, we don't. Alright. Yeah, well, no then. Then that is a no. Then that is a no. Which means that we get to the end of this playthrough now. Damn. Once again, we're getting to the end of a Terraria playthrough, which means that we'll quickly do a world tour, talk about Thorium, and talk about the next plans for the other game streams, right? So let's first of all start with the world tour, right? Because it's not going to be as big as with the Calamity World, because there's not that much that I've built or that was done. So first of all, I think we can start with the center of the world, which is our little main base here, which all of you have seen with the central magic storage system and with our big arena with the dev there. And what we also have for, of course, getting the pylon are 2 homes here, where holy shit, which I always use for the arms dealer and for Amy, so the nurse, get the pylon. And then when we had, let's head to the right left first, head to this side first. We had over here, we can find first thing, which is the arena in the snow biome, where we fought bosses such as the Empress today, or also Queen Slime, or as we fight here, the Yeti, not the Yeti, but the what's it called? The Deer Clubs, exactly. Many different bosses. Also, well, the Hallow biome, which is here. And if we then go a bit further to the right side, we'll find the tree. I don't care about the tree. What I care about is that particular thingy over here. So the dungeon, and along with it, the dungeon arena, where we have fought Skeletron, of course, in the very beginning. And also, later on, we have fought the cultist. Oh, I gotta make sure not that he dies. Okay, good. And if we go all the way down into the dungeon, of course, we'll find the usual dungeon stuff. So actually, I don't have to go all the way down. But it's just regular dungeons, so nothing crazy which was done in here. And if we go a bit further to the right, we can find a new Thorium biome, which was pretty cool. So the graveyard biome. Or at least I think it is added by Thorium, right? I think it is. What it at least 100% is from Thorium is the phylactery here in the middle, which was used to summon that fellow guy. Whoop. This guy here, the Lich. Which, was a cool boss by Thorium. Like that one, was cool, was nice. And if we then travel a bit further to the right side, we can find this little house here, which is built for, well, underwater purposes in the first place. Never got to use it though in the end, because this side of the ocean, or this side of, yeah, this ocean side, did not bring us as many benefits as the other one, because the other one has the aquatic depths, whereas in that one only has the regular ocean. So what I mean with the aquatic depths is that whole thing down here, which is also added by Thorium. So yeah, that's for the right side. And then if you add to the left side of it, wait, did I forget anything? Well, technically down here, the arena for the fallen, no, buried champion, for the buried champion in PR mode, the first boss, which gave me a bit more problems, put it briefly. And then if we head to the left side, we can find the jungle, where we fought the very first boss, so the Grand Thunderbird, that bird here, the boss which probably most people know about when they hear, or think about when they hear Thorium, because it's the very first one, similar to Terraria, Calamity, and the Desert Scourge. And if we head just a little bit further to the left, we can find the pyramid, one of the few cool builds which I did during this playthrough, where I tried utilizing some different backgrounds or some different walls in order to create a bit of a more different aesthetic. But of course, it's still just the plain old default pyramid building, which I still think is cool though. I'm probably gonna do it also next time when we have a Terraria run, so yeah. First a little oasis here, and then we also have our little house, once again serve the purpose for Amy and the arms dealer to move in. And then if we have a bit further to the left side, we can for one. Oh no, actually this is where we fought the brain. How we fought the brain on the left side. Never mind, okay. Well then the first interesting thing. Get all of that. Good. It annoys me when the map isn't uncovered. Alright, good. So, anyways. We get into the jungle where we spend a lot of time. For Plantera, for Queen Bee, for Golem, for the live fruits. Oh my lord. Finding all the live fruits was such a hassle. Do we have all of them now? Yeah, we do. Alright, good. It would have been crazy if we still didn't have all of them. Yeah. That is the jungle, where we also built a proper arena for Plantera and Golem, which I still believe it is a pretty small arena compared to what it usually should be. And what we also have here is the Shimmer, which was essential part of the early hard modes, because we needed it for transforming the emblems into Bard emblems. Because the game just wouldn't give me any Bard emblems on its own. Therefore we had to use the Shimmer to do that, or to achieve that, which also took a bit of time to find, or at least I struggled with finding it. Exactly. And then if we had a tiny bit further to the left, hopefully not being killed by anything now. There we go. We end up with Sad, Amy, and the Arms Dealer, which are throwing a party right now. It is cool. And that is where we fought the jellyfish, Queen Jellyfish. Is she there? Queen Jellyfish. Unlocked the diver. I think we never used. And also, of course, Duke Fish Run. And what we also got here, I have to, for the mini map again, here on the top left, uncover the whole thing, otherwise I'm triggered again. Uncover all of it. Now that we're so fast, I just have to do it. Okay. Now that we're this fast, I just have to do it. Alright, so. There we go. And now. Alright, good. So, okay, good. Sorry. We can now go down here into the depths, into the abyss. Where I'm not gonna uncover everything. But when we drop down just a bit further, we'll find this little arena here, which we used in order to fight the giant kraken. Where is he? Forgotten one. Exactly, that guy. The big, I think it was a kraken. Guppy. And also we found, I think, some accessories in here. I remember correctly. Oh, wait, we can even fight the kraken. Maybe find enough of his spawn. Okay, we're not gonna fight the kraken. The kraken fought us. Good. Alright. And that was it for the left side, actually. And then, of course, we also have the other house, which I built down here, which I think is really cool. A little bit more of like a mine house, or cavern house, with the jewel mine out here with all the ores, which I think is really cool, like glass, that I can look out of the house. And also with like the two sides that we have, for one the right side here and also the left side over here, with them having their very own dedicated space. And also like those pillars here at the bottom. I think that turned out pretty well. Yeah. And that is it actually for the world itself. So there has been a bit of building. I definitely rushed it a bit at the end also, because I for one didn't feel like building a lot, and for two wanted to also get done with the pack itself, or with the playthrough, because I wanted to open some room for new things. We'll get to that in just a bit. First things first, quickly for Thorium. Wanna talk about Thorium, because I mean we spent the past few months, I think even, with this playthrough in Thorium, so it definitely deserves a quick little feedback. And I think Thorium itself is, to me personally, coming from a Calamity background, it feels, or it felt a bit boring, because it didn't add all too much to the game. So if we see here Brent Thunderbird, then the Queen Jellyfish in the early game Viscount, it kind of adds a lot of bosses, but they don't feel that impactful. So we didn't have, or at least it felt like we didn't have a lot of bosses where it was like, yeah, you beat this boss now and you have really crazy new things that you unlocked. Which probably also has to do with the fact that, yeah, it is not Calamity, it's not a bullet hell that we're playing here, it is a casual mob more or less, right? I mean, we've also been playing on Master Mode on top of that, which which added a bit of difficulty. I think in Expert Mode it definitely would have been boring. I think in Expert Mode, to me personally, would have been rather boring with the bosses. But I think with Master Mode, I think the difficulty was okay, was alright. We had some bosses which we struggled with. So the Buried Champion, I remember, also the Viscount, this little guy, and also the Buried Champion struggled a bit. But there was no boss like, for instance, DOG from Calamity, where we had multiple streams required, or also like Ascal, where we need 50 attempts to beat her. So I mean, now for the Primordials, we had, I think, like 7 attempts or so. Yeah, attempt 7. For Moonlord, probably around the same. Oh no, Moonlord was actually attempt 15. Okay. Yeah, Moonlord was actually the hardest one, which is probably due to the fact that he was properly balanced to Master Mode. Because I think Thorium doesn't change anything in terms of the AI of monsters when you change from Expert to Master Mode. And also, the Bard class we've been playing, I have no clue how it is for the other classes, but the Bard class in general is a fun concept. I think it's a cool concept, but it's not well executed. Because for the most part, especially during early game, like, actually up until we got the Laminant, up until we got this weapon, which we'll get in just a moment too, the class felt really underpowered. I feel like other, like, just the base classes would have been much stronger. I cannot say for healer or for, well, healer is not really an offensive class, so that one wouldn't have been a viable option anyway. But thrower, they also have a dedicated thrower class in here. So if you have a look, healer, there we go. There you see a thrower class and on the third line. So they have thrower class added, so maybe that one is better. I don't know, but the Bard definitely for the most time feels more like a support than an actual damage or core role, such as, yeah, well, just the base roles, summoner, range, melee, or summoner, range, melee, or mage. And therefore, yeah, it felt really underwhelming, at least up until we got the Laminant. So that guy here, this weapon, which for some reason is just way too overpowered. Like, it deals more, or it feels like it deals more damage than all of those weapons, which those weapons are the actual intended endgame weapons. So I don't get why the hell the laminate is stronger than this. It also makes me question myself if I just jinxed the whole end boss stuff, right? Or like the whole end game. And also for the Bard class for the accessoires, to get rid of the thing. The accessoires, it's also kind of weird because in the wiki at least I could not find any accessoires, and therefore we've been utilizing the band kit because I feel like it just gives the best stats for Bard, or the best boosts. However, that thing you get, I think, pre-boss even, or pretty early on at least. No, it wasn't pre-boss, but somewhere within mid pre-art mode. And we're still using it now for beating the final boss. So I don't know about that. And also, like, in general, you have those 4 different accessoires for the different subclasses, because the Bard has string type weapons, brass instruments, and also 2 more. I don't know what they're called, but I just used 2 of them, and the other ones were just lying around. Didn't really use them. There would have also been, just put them away. There would have also been accessoires for like the subwoofers, I think they're called, for adding the buffs you get. So if you shoot, you get those buffs up here. For applying those to your teammates when you would be in multiplayer. That's really cool. I'm not in multiplayer, so and yeah, therefore that was a bit I don't know. not so cool in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of ranting. I would still say the Thorium mod, it's definitely rather a lightweight mod, which adds not all too much to the game. I feel like a medium-sized mod, not a small mod, definitely not a big mod either. It's just a I would say medium to big. Probably more like medium, right? Probably more like medium. Now let's go with medium to mid. Mod, which would probably be more interesting when playing a base class, because I mean, now we only have okay, well, more or less only modded stuff. I know, but it also kind of misses this special thing to it. I don't know, like I cannot really describe it, what it is in Calamity, which adds this special thing to it, but Thorium is kind of missing that. Yeah, that makes me want to play Thorium. There's just something to it which I boot up the game and I really want to play, you know. I don't know why, but with Calamity I have that, and with Thorium it is kind of lacking. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I cannot really say why, but it's just kind of the feeling I have. However, if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, that is probably the most interesting part. I think I would give Thorium a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Which is a rating you don't want to get, because it's neither good, neither bad. But I think this is where I would place it. For reference, just gut feeling, I would give Calamity probably an 8.5 or even a 9 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10 must really be perfect. So pretty much impossible to get a 10 out of 10 for my rating. Probably like a 9 or, yeah, probably a 9 for me personally, Calamity. And let's say 7 for Thorium, 6.5 to 7. No, let's give it a 7. No, let's go with 6.5. Let's go with 6.5. So yeah, or maybe let's say Thorium itself is 7 and the Bard class gets a 6. Or maybe even a 5. Yeah, the Bard class really was a bit underwhelming. Bard class really was a bit underwhelming. So the Bard class itself 5 to 6 out of 10, especially for the idea, which is cool, but the execution is kind of lacking. And the Thorium mod itself gets a 7 though. Yeah. Let's do it like that. I think that is fine. So yeah, if you want to try Thorium yourself, do it. Interesting. Yeah, definitely interesting. I know. But yeah, we spent a lot of time with the mod, so I wanted to give it a proper review. But yeah, that's of course just my own opinion. If you guys feel like or if you really like the mod, then there's nothing wrong with that, of course. I'm just some random guy giving my opinion on how I feel about it. Yeah, that's actually it for the playthrough. We're not entirely done though. Well, with the playthrough we are. So I will probably never enter this world ever again. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye the sunset of pirates. That name will forever remain in my memory. Alright, but I will throw you guys into the just chatting real quick. There we go. Because, of course, just because we are done with Terraria doesn't mean we're done with the stream. In fact, we have to quickly see on what we're gonna be doing next, right? So actually it might be better if I show that one. Oh, sorry for the music. If I show that one, so we can see here Saturday we did have our maybe stream with Terraria, very nice, very good. And then tomorrow and the day after we're gonna be having Interlude Mania. Also tomorrow's stream is gonna be probably rather late, depending on whether I will be going somewhere with my grandparents or not. I cannot tell yet. And then on when is the 1st of January? On Thursday next week. Okay, good. So then on Tuesday, we're gonna be having the next non-VSRG stream. I have not entirely decided on what we're gonna be doing there. Initially, I wanted to play Plants vs Zombies, the base game, but I just saw that this Ducker got a new. Wait. Go into just chatting again because I cannot open Steam whilst or I shouldn't open Steam just out of the blue because I don't have any filters for NSFW stuff. There's a free game. What is this game about? It's a if you guys want a free game, I just found that. So yeah, caveman world. What I wanted to show though is exactly Plants vs Zombies Replanted. They apparently have a reboot, or not a reboot, but a remaster of the game, and this sucker costs 16 Swiss francs, and keys are not cheaper either. So yeah, that's actually what I wanted to play. And if we're not gonna be playing that, we'll see. Maybe we'll play FNAF or something. I have no clue. Does FNAF cost? 5. Again, I will. You guys are just chatting real quick. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Yes, it does, but only 5 Swiss francs. That is cheaper. Definitely does, yeah. That is cheaper though. So, I mean, at least that is the old title. That's at least the old title. I mean, I've never played it, so it might be fun. But it will probably also not be more than like 2 or 3 streams, right? Or maybe even 1. I have no clue how long the game goes. It's just about beating 5 nights, right? Beating all the 5 nights. But yeah, well, one friend owns this game. James Duakis. I have no clue what that is. Anyways, I will find something. I will buy something. I will see on what we'll get. But yeah, with that, we're getting to the end of today's stream. I want to thank all of you very, very much for being there through the Terraria journey. I sure enjoyed it, even though I said I didn't like the mod all too much. It still was cool. It still was fun. And also really looking forward to probably next year when we're definitely gonna be doing another Terraria run next year. It has to happen. It has to. But not anytime soon. Probably more like summer or so. Now being called. You hear that? I think you do. WhatsApp. Wait. 2 minutes. Alright. Now that brought me all out of concept. Challenge run when? What is challenge run? Terraria challenge run? What is that? What is that? Oh, you mean like Infernum or something like that? I mean, that is actually a good thing we could do for the next one. Instead of playing a new mod, we could play Infernum. That would be good. That would be a good idea. But yeah, I mean, look, any challenges or restrictions? Yeah. That would be interesting, probably. That would be interesting. But I think I'm more like of the type of player who wants to just enable something like Infernum and just play the game through instead of having to, I don't know, say, yeah, we're playing the game without a pickaxe, or I don't know, just, or yeah, we're playing without any workbenches. I don't know, but or without any potions. Just things which just came to mind, right? You see where I'm getting there. So yeah, rather play the game as intended is more, with a higher difficulty is more something which I like to do. But yeah, next stream probably Five Nights at Freddy's or Plants vs Zombies, or maybe something else if something else comes to mind, right? Or the next non-VSRG stream to be precise. And yeah, thanks a lot for being in today's stream. I really enjoyed it. I hope that you guys did so as well. I will now call back my friend, which means that I will probably want to do something tonight with me. Or, well, don't get the wrong idea. He just calls to do some, just to go out tonight. Yeah, just to go out tonight. Oh my gosh, that just made it so much worse. Anyways, thanks all for watching, guys. Have a good one, and see you. Indeed, I will come into the call if I have time, right? I will get to the call if I have time. Can't promise though. Alright, so, yeah, I won't. Okay, good.